TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
Yesterday, we were. Yesterday, we were dreamers with a boundless imagination. Yesterday, we were youthful zealots embracing the promise of tomorrow. Yesterday, we were pioneers with bold ambitions. And then, one day, they became daring and intrepid warriors, fearless leaders in a brave new world, the very embodiment of their youthful hopes and dreams. They built lasting legacies, created new worlds, forged indelible moments that forever echo through time. Today is the dawn of another new era in professional wrestling. But we will never forget our storied past. Tonight, yesterday is honored, embraced. Tonight, we come together to celebrate, to remember, to relive the dream one more time. For their passion is still tireless, and their spirit forever endures. Then and now.
What's up, YouTube fam? So, how amazing was tonight? Impact's, special for TNA on AXS TV tonight premiered, and if you didn't see it, then you want to check it out. But how special was the nostalgia of seeing TNA wrestling back on your weekly programming, and with like this big boom of professional wrestling on so different avenues, with all of your WWE. NXT, AEW, all that other stuff that's going on, and as well as Impact surging for what it's doing. To see the TNA back on your television screen is just mind blowing, because no matter if you want to give credit or not, all of the legends have came through that promotion and have really flourished beyond it, or became stars within it. And I think that's important to recognize. And I think that even with TNA moving into becoming Impact, a whole different style of wrestling, TNA deserves a lot of credit. Thus why I felt like Impact had to do or wanted to do this special. And they've done specials in the past, but this was super exciting because the nostalgia overload was absolutely there. But, if you haven't seen it, you definitely want to check it out. But if you haven't seen it and you want to talk about it, definitely use the hashtag TNA on AXS TV to be part of the conversation of everything that's going on right now. But again, TNA Total Nonstop Action was on AXS TV. Debut tonight, which is on March 31st. At 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on AXS TV, and it was a treat. It was absolutely a treat because, you take all the wrestling out of it, all the vignettes that that take you down memory lane is just, it gives you appreciation as to what this promotion did for the world of professional wrestling. For the knockouts division, giving some of these women that, never had a chance ever to get their start and ultimately become legends and Hall of Famers. And, some of these guys that got, maybe have been undersized in theory in the world of professional wrestling to get a really thriving chance in the X division. And nonetheless, some of these people that just wanted the TV promotion that's been working in indies and all the territories all over the world to be able to get a promotion. So it's absolutely a building block and a foundation in a lot of people's pivotal careers that they were able to build on. But nonetheless, I hope you check it out. I hope you got to check it out. And if you haven't got to check it out, definitely go to impactwrestling.com in order to get the updates on how you can stream it, where you can see it, and so forth. The biggest disclaimer that I need to give tonight before we get this started really quick is that No Place Like Home, that was going to be on Fight TV April 3rd, obviously it has been postponed / canceled because of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. So that's not going to happen. So although this episode was pre-recorded, as you see with the audience and everything that's going on, it's, the events of everything that's leading up into tonight won't really transpire into that event that was going on this coming weekend. But nonetheless, you still got good quality material and wrestling for all of the fans and viewers that are able to watch. Let's talk about it really quick. So you got 3 good quality matches: a singles match, a trios match, and a tag match. So you got all different flavors of matches for the night. Again, the vignettes, the nostalgia behind the vignettes, seeing all that old footage in the archives of TNA and Impact is just, it's at some points it's kind of emotional because you see some of the people that you may not have been a fan of then, fan of now, or fans that you have been a fan of since TNA, and to the ultimate stars that they become to now, seeing where they started. It's a lot because you see the growth in these talent, and TNA was a bit pivotal spot into the growth of their career. Scott D'Amore on commentary is the first thing that you notice. Scott obviously running Impact Wrestling right now, so seeing him on commentary, seeing him, period. I mean, obviously I've seen him in person for different things, but you got, for you guys that have not seen him right in the square center for commentary and hearing his voice, that's a treat for sure. I appreciated that. And seeing and hearing the current roster reflect on TNA, for everything that that how they laid the foundation and the building blocks for their career, or for Impact Wrestling, it's just something that I think fans should truly, dive into and appreciate, because it's truly genuine hearing it from the horse's mouth, whether it be male or female talent. Everybody's chiming in about their appreciation for what TNA has done for them, and it could be people who have worked in TNA or people who have just solely worked for Impact. Hearing them being able to give their gratitude and appreciation for the brand means a lot. Okay, so the biggest thing for this is that there's a Scott Steiner segment, and it's absolutely a bad idea, but I love it. Giving Scott Steiner the platform to go off the rails and do whatever he wanted to do, you can only expect the absolute worst to happen. And yes, he tries to be a mathematician again, and I'm going to let you guys, if you haven't watched it, see what happens for yourself. But I do love how the fact of we do get the nostalgia of the past, and current ex TNA roster members being able to participate in matches, but still using some of the current Impact roster / past TNA roster within this show, and really build up storylines into the future. I do truly appreciate that as well. I will say that my biggest knock on this is actually using the same word knock, and that there is a lack of knockouts matches on this. I think they highlighted them in the vignette, but it would have been truly a treat to be able to see some of the pioneers in the knockouts division to be able to put on to one match for this special event. But nonetheless, I think it's really up to you guys to be able to decide what you think about this and check it out. I can't emphasize enough, if you want to check out the latest updates on this, you want to go to impactwrestling.com, or you can check out AXS TV and their social media as well for all the updates in regard to Impact Wrestling. But I truly appreciate the fact they was able to take us down memory lane, nostalgia lane, get all the feels from the past of what TNA has been able to build as a foundation in the world of professional wrestling. Although we do not get the pay-per-view that was going to come this week, we'll have to kind of see how things play out after this pandemic kind of normalizes and so forth. So hopefully everyone's doing well, staying safe, staying isolated, listening to your governance in your local areas, and hopefully we can get back to normal and get some good professional wrestling on. But again, thank you so much for listening to the review, and I'll catch you next time.
Big old bell.